What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Pokemon Masters video. My name is Charlie, and today we get to look at Brock and Onix. This is really cool. I really love what the Pokemon Masters team did with Brock and Onix's sync grid. But before we get into the sync grid, let's go ahead and take a look at the unit itself, the sync pair itself. Right here is Onix. We'll scroll down. It's a rock type, of course. It's weak to grass. It's the tech roll. It starts out as a 3-star unit. You get him at the very beginning of the game with Misty as a free-to-play unit. Like, the free-to-play team is killer. It really is really good. Alright, so the stats. As a 3-star unit with no promotion, anything like that, these are the base stats, but it maxes out at level 115, but if you get it up to 4-star, which everybody should get him up to at least 4-star, you can increase his level up to 120 and get him slightly better stats with attack of 225, defense of 292, the special attack doesn't matter because we don't have special attacks, and special defense of 165, and a speed of 266, and the HP is really good at 619. But of course, once you get them up to like a 5-star unit, you get really decent stats, you know? It's not too bad. And if you really wanted to fully max them out, you could. Into some decent, you know, into some decent stuff here. But we'll go ahead and take a look at his moveset. You got Rock Throw, which is a 1-gauge move attack, really good. It doesn't do that much damage, but if you get him up to, if you use your 3-star tech candies and get him up to 3 out of 5, fully unlock his sync grid, Rock Throw is really good because he has a lot of sync move, like sync nuke builds, like it's insane. Probably the most out of any unit so far. Potion, he is a potion master. He only has 1 potion MP refresh, but he does have master healer, so, you know, potion master. Rock Tomb, which lowers the target speed. It's a 2-gauge move, also really good. And then Rock Hard Determination sharply raises the user's attack and defense. Again, really good. Alright, we'll check out the sync move. Rock Solid, Rock Slide. The more the opponent's speed is lowered, the greater the power of this move. So Rock Tomb builds are obviously going to be really good, especially for your sync moves. But they are not the only type of sync grid builds that you can do. Passive skills. Stoic 2 has a moderate chance of raising the Pokemon's defense after it uses a move. Oop, oh no. Oh no. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Alright, so Stoic 2 has a moderate chance of raising the Pokemon's defense after it uses a move. On its sync grid, it has Stoic 1, so you automatically get essentially Stoic 3. So you're constantly raising your own defense, which is really good after you use a move. So if you just keep using Rock Throw, you're just constantly bumping up your defense, which is really cool. So you can really tank. As far as lucky skills go, depending on how you want to build out Onix, because you can build him out to be an attacker, which is really cool. So you can use Critical Strike 2, you can use Stoic as a lucky skill and keep increasing your defense. You could use Unbending, so your defense is never lowered. Vigilance, of course, so you don't get critical hits if you build them out to be a tank unit, which is really good. There's a lot of things you can do with Onix. And speaking of which, let's go ahead and look at all these. These are all different sync grids. Look at that. That's a lot. Probably the most I've ever done. Okay, so the very first one, 1 out of 5. 1 out of 5, you pretty much get everything that you could want. So we'll start in the upper left-hand corner. You get attack plus 10, Rock Throw +5, Rock Throw Move Gauge Refresh, Defense, HP in the bottom left-hand corner, Potion MP Refresh, Stoic 1, more HP, Special Defense, bottom right-hand corner you get a couple of Rock Throws, in the upper right-hand corner you get extra speed, extra attack down there, Rock Tomb power-ups, and then a Rock Tomb Move Gauge Refresh 3. Not bad for just having it 1 out of 5. That's completely not investing any tech move candies into them, and yeah, it's really good. But your options open up so much once you get it to a 2 out of 5. So I highly recommend you do that, and we'll check out the very first one. So this is the very first 2 out of 5 build. There's a lot. Alright, so in the upper left-hand corner, you get Tough Cookie. So the more your defense has been raised, the more it powers up moves. You get Rock Hard Determination, MP Refresh 3, so that your attack and defense can keep going up. Attack +10, HP +10. We grab the Rock Throw. So this is more of like a Rock Throw. It's sort of like a mixed build, because in the bottom left-hand corner here, we get Hunter's Instinct, which the more the target's speed is lowered, the more it powers up moves. So that's really good, and with Tough Cookie, the more your defense goes up, the more it powers up moves. We also got Stoic 1, so that our defense is going up, because of our passive skill Stoic 2, so it's Stoic 3, pretty much. And you get this awesome, in the bottom right-hand corner, Rock Throw Defense Crush 2. Defense Crush is another, so a Defense Crush 2 would be another really good lucky skill to have, because then you would essentially get Defense Crush 4, which is really good. If you're doing an attack build, which this one is. Even though we've only got one attack +10 and an attack +5, so that we're getting attack +15, that Defense Crush 2, and if we decided to get another Defense Crush 2, you're doing a lot of damage because you're just constantly lowering the defense of the opponent, and you're constantly improving your attack power. And we decided to get the extra speed because why not, right? Okay. Move on to the next one. This one is a little bit more of a tank type build, but we are able to get a little bit of an offensive role in there as well. So we got our Rock Hard Determination MP Refresh, the Rock Throw MP Refresh, Potion MP Refresh Stoic 1, the Defense Crush 2, and we get access to a Defense +30 and a Defense +10. So your defense is already increased by 40 points, which is really, really, really good. It's just really good. And you could do, instead of doing like the special defense there, you could actually do more attack, or you could grab more speed. Like, it's not bad. It's not bad. This sinker is really, really good. Alright, here's the next one. This one is another sort of attack build out where we have Hunter's Instinct, so that the more the target speed is lowered, the more it powers up moves. You have Rock Tomb, Move Gauge Refresh, the attack +10, an attack +5, so attack +15. Yeah, so if you have Defense Crush 2, you're lowering the defense as well, because we can't access that one because we'd run out of energy. But you have Tough Cookie, which, you know, the more your defense is raised, the more it powers up moves as well as the Hunter's Instinct. Like, he can be actually a pretty decent attack unit. It's what is getting down to it. You can really build him out to be an attack or a defense unit, or a combination of both. Like, it's crazy. Here's another build out with the Rock Throw, Defense Crush 2, with Stoic 1. We do have access to another attack plus 10, so we have attack plus 10, 20, 25, 30. So attack plus 30. It's really good. But you don't necessarily have to do it just like this one. What you could do, if you really wanted to, is... let me see if I could work it. If you wanted to, we could actually do it this way as well. Like that, and then like that. So you could also build it out this way. If you wanted to do switch from like a rock throw to a rock tomb build out. So there you go. An extra synchro just for you. This one is definitely a totally tank build. You have the rock hard determination, MP refresh, your defense plus 40 right there, defense plus 45, special defense, HP, more special defense, and a speed. So yeah, not too bad. We were able to get some extra attack in there as well to connect down to that special defense plus 10, and we got our potion MP refresh. So yeah, definitely tank build right here. And again, with this kind of a build out, you can really do either vigilance or defense crush, or unbending as your lucky skills to just maximize however sort of tactic you want to use. Like, this is so good. Alright, so this one is another sort of... Oh, I think we've already done this one. I think we already did this one. Again, like, there's so many, I get lost track. But again, just to go over this again really quickly. Rock Throw Defense Crush 2. Rock Tomb. Hunter's Instinct, Stoic 1. And Tough Cookie, along with the Rock Hard Determination MP refresh. Really good build out. Here we go. So this is another... this is our first 3 out of 5, and look at this. There's so many. These are all 3 out of 5 builds. It's crazy. Okay. So this one is, of course, a tank build out. It is a support tank build out. So, what do you get access to when you get to 3 out of 5? You get... Hang on a sec. Potion Master Healer, so you're not a Potion Master Healer until you hit 3 out of 5, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. I'm not complaining at all. Over here, you get Rock Hard Determination Group Therapy, which removes all status conditions from all allied sync pairs when a move is successful. I want you guys just to just realize how broken that is. It removes all status conditions from all allied sync pairs when a move is successful. It's not once per the fight. Anytime a move is successful, it will remove all status conditions from all your team. That is so broken. I love it so much. We also went ahead and grabbed the defense plus 40 over here, and the Potion Master and Stoic 1. Yeah, this is... That right there is stupidly broken. But you also have access to Rock Tomb Overwhelm 2, which has a moderate chance of lowering the target's attack when an attack is successful. So, that comes in handy for other types of build-outs, which we're going to get into right now. Oh, this is another sort of Potion Master build, defense build out without getting, instead of getting that one, instead of getting the Rock Hard Determination Group Therapy, you're getting the Rock Hard Determination MP refresh. So it's a little bit more self-centered as opposed to helping the entire group. But still, Potion Master build out. Okay, this one is an attack build out. So up here you've got Beef Up 4, which has a good chance of raising the user's attack when the user is hit by an attack move. Not too bad. Not too bad. This is a Rock Tomb build out as well. So down here you're using that Rock Tomb Overwhelm 2. So that way we're lowering the target's attack when one of our attacks is successful, as well as the Defense Crush 2, lowering their defense when an attack is successful. So you're just lowering the attack and defense of your target, which is really good. And if you're using Rock Tomb, which this build out is specifically designed to use, you're lowering their speed as well. So you're lowering 3 stats all at once, and the more the target's speed is lowered, the more it powers up moves, and the more times you get hit by an attack move, the more your attack goes up. It's really good. It's really good. This one is kind of like a same sort of idea, but instead of raising our attack with Rock Tomb Overwhelm 2, or lowering their attack with Rock Tomb Overwhelm 2, you're actually using Haymaker here instead. The more the user's attack has been raised, the more it powers up sync moves. So this comes down to certain build outs where you could do like Torchic, Maylene, just anybody that raises the entire side of your, like your entire team's attack. That's what this is for. Okay. And it lets you get down to your sync move and do sync moves. Without actually being a sync move. It was like a pseudo sync move build out. This one is, again, like a defense slash, like the best offense is a good defense, kind of a way to think of it. You're lowering the attack and defense while you're increasing your attack and defense, and the more your defense gets built out, the more your attack goes up, or the more powered up moves are, and you're raising your defense after it uses a move, and we're also got an extra 20 attack powered on there, so why not? So yeah, this is a good like mix of defense and attack, which is sort of like Brock's whole thing. Alright, so this is the first. This is the first. Wait a second, I need to show you guys this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 sync grid builds. 5 sync nuke builds. Okay. So this first one is, of course, a sort of like a defense crush. Raising your defense to raise your attack powers, kind of a thing. And it's meant for rock throw, so you can just spam 1 gauge move and get MP refreshes for it, so you can get to your sync move as quickly as possible. Really, really, really useful. Really, really, really good. Hits like a truck. This one is Potion Master build with sync moves, so you're just constantly doing rock throw and then healing either yourself or your teammates to get to your sync move. Again, hits like a truck. This one will hit even more so, and it's also sort of like an attack and defense build. So you're lowering the attack and defense of your opponent, and then over here, the more your attack has been raised, the more it powers up sync moves, and then Beef Up 4, which raises your attack whenever you're hit by a move. But you can also do, again, like Torchic to raise your attack up, and that'll power up your sync moves. You can lower the opponent's speed, which will power up your sync move naturally from your kit, so you don't need Hunter's Instinct for this type of build out. Although I think we do a Hunter's Instinct build for this one. This one again defense, raising your defense to raise your attack, and raising your attack to raise your sync moves power up. So yeah, there you go. And this one is, so I said we would do one that shows off Hunter Instinct, which we could do with this one. You can do, this one's another sort of like Rock Tomb, and then raise your attack sort of build out, but we can take away Rock Tomb and do Hunter's Instinct, and instead of raising our doing that MP Refresh, we can come over here and do this MP Refresh and do it like that. So there you go, man, an extra sync nuke build. Yeah, guys, how are you gonna build out your sync grid for Onyx? Let me know down in the comment section below. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if you have not already, so you never miss out on any of my daily Pokemon Masters content. And make sure you hit that bell notification so you always get notified when I upload a video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Onyx is so good. Later, guys.